Audio, go live, PM.
You've missed absolutely nothing, Zed.
I only just took audio live, so you've missed all of this blinking cursor in the meantime.
Hello, Bio did just send me your photos.
Let's see how bad this is about to go. Oh, right, no, the boss isn't dead. He was busy running away.
Like a coward.
Because we... Well, that rock is not getting pushed down, as it turns out, because that man just stole a vulnerary and then stood in front of the rock in the only direction it could be pushed. So, goodbye. Well, baby cookies.
Princess Valencia, you're unharmed.
Woo!
That's right, I forgot about that.
You would have a new crown bestowed upon you. Please do such a... Jeffrey, is that crown made of day and eyeballs? Yes. Oh, Jeffrey. Woo! Flawless.
Excellent voice acting of Jeffrey by Inu.
I can't help that that's how it was fucking written.
That's true, it was woo, period. One would typically think it'd be woo, exclamation mark.
No.
But
Period and period only.
then again, this is by the same localization and writing team that gave us Yar! Yar? Yar. So,
Ooh.
so you know.
Yes, go ahead and rescue somebody back down the hill. That seems like a great idea. Like, I'm gonna have you stand right in front of this rock. There's no way to go up here, actually. I'm realizing.
Yeah,
Like,
you
we-
might
we
actually have
can't-
to rescue travel people up there.
We can't transport through that rock.
So clearly what you need to do is get people out of the path of the rock and then just have somebody push it to clear your way.
Does that kill?
Mm,
Yes.
yes.
Pathway designed solely for rocks. Good threat.
Unnecessary threat.
Well done, Har. It's weird seeing him with a helmet.
It's weird seeing his dragon blue. Isn't it like pitch black in the next game?
We don't talk about that. Look, what
And
happened?
it's black in the model on the...
What happened to his dragon was highly unfortunate. Oh, Gavin, you do stuff, Gavin. This is... These people actually have range.
Oh.
Oh no, I've died. Continue to sit in front of that rock so nobody can push it. several things that have range. Keep the spear equipped. Oh. Oh.
And no one has ranged weapons?
Not
You're
that-
sure?
Oh yeah, not that's over here. The worst somebody could do would be to push this rock onto racing. Which would admittedly be pretty annoying, but... Poke. And turbo poke.
Our flyers with the unnecessary second attack crits. They went to the Byleth school of ain't no killing motherfucking overkill.
Yeah, good no stat level, by the way.
Oh, did I miss a no stat level?
I mean, she's already strength, speed, and I think maybe health capped, so... Can't really expect too much. Let's play a game of Pass the Vulnerary.
So it would seem. Oh look, Captain Grovel's back up to full health.
Oh my god, something actually dodged. Oh, and this one wants to go fight Har.
Instead of pushing the rocks on the Birdman.
We're gonna have a steel axe off. Oh shit, I lost.
Badly. Because of course you did, because Har is the best.
And this man thinks that challenging a swordmaster with an axe is good. It actually mattered.
Didn't he could adapt? He was gonna kill anyway.
Yeah, but it saved the use. Of course, if he crit in the first place, he wouldn't have needed the second hit. But... Caw! Alright, Mia. Get in line. You too, Eliana.
Could she rescue staff someone over to that side so they could actually potentially get up?
Well, no, because she's on this side.
Oh, I thought she was on the other side for some reason.
No, Titania's over there. Hello!
It's not exactly like she has her usual movement because Stompy's being massively slowed down by all the mud.
Stompy's very particular about getting his shoes sturdy. Hello, sir. Have you considered axe? Excuse me, sir. I need to ask you a question.
No.
But yes. Aha. Har, over here. Marsha. Goodbye, Javelin. Hello, Purge Tome. Oh, I'm sorry. Are you the only enemy left? It'd be a real shame if I could just bully you.
Bio says the actual saddle placement on the gargoyles just seems like it would be incredibly awkward in practice. What, you mean you don't think it'd be comfortable to have somebody riding around on your upper neck?
You're one of Shaharim's men. You betrayed your country twice, you cowardly dog. Now die like one. Or, hear me out here. Damn it. Ow. Alright, well, now it's a guaranteed kill. Well, guaranteed for a set definition. Yes, yes, hi Gromit. Shut your face. Bonk. Dodge. What? No double? That doesn't seem correct.
Only a 3 difference in speed.
But he could definitely double with the killer axe before. What the hell?
Biorhythm, maybe? There it is.
That's better. Gather as many fools as you like. Your weakness cannot survive. No one on this earth can withstand the might of our king. Gah! I love you, King Gah!
God, I'm trying to remember the wording on the wall in the cave in Monty Python on the quest for the Holy Grail. Oh, it's Castle. Ah.
These tires are built in. Yeah. Bolt axe. Free bolt axe. Only one use on it, too. Oh, right. You have to actually finish it. Go mount that ballista.
Now I'm just trying to picture Har trying to reach down from the neck of a flying dragon to use a ballista.
Oh, look at Ike and them still on the rest of the hill, canonically, like they were.
Mm-hmm.
This a lot of them? Yeah, it looked like there were more of them from down there. Now we've got you! Eat rock! Eat rock. I'm pretty clever.
Eek!
Above us! Look out!
To barn!
Tabarn just casually killing 5 people in one hit. Hey, need a hand? Tabarn, you came. Well met, Racin. And well met to the rest of you as well, warriors of Crimea. It's a real shame about my burb soldier that died the other week. Wish I could remember his name. He was very important. Had a dedicated picture and everything. He was my best friend, and now he's dead. Anyhow...
I'm sure Bio remembers his name.
The hell is he, a Skarmory or some shit? He's just cut all those dudes clean in half. That's Tabarn.
He's kind of a badass.
So how did you come to be here exactly? Wow, you be orc or stupid. I flew, dumbass. I'm a bird. Also, I'm not going to answer your question. Fuck you. I just thought I'd help you wipe out Dayan.
Lutz.
Yeah.
Sounds right.
Well, that's good news for us, but has something happened? Why'd you suddenly decide to help? I asked for his aid. We must defeat King Dayan, otherwise known as King Gah! To that end, the more powerful we are, the better, yes? So that's the story, is it? Well, it is true that Raisin requested my aid, but that's not why I'm here. Why then? In a moment.
Oh,
First, let's meet with the King of Lions. He waits for us at the foot of the mountain. What?
at the foot
Artoria?
of- as in behind us?
Artoria's down there? Understood. Come on, everyone. Let's get off this peak and take a rest at the bottom.
Oh, lots.
King Canagus, it's an honor to see you again.
First, let me offer my congratulations. You've made quite the triumphant return, Princess Alencia.
Thank you. And allow me to express my gratitude for having the Kingdom of Gallia fight at our side. Your presence fills me with strength.
You must defeat King Gah! What does that mean? It is bird speak for Dayan. During this short interim, you've managed to turn the tide of war. To be honest, I'm quite surprised. I figured you'd be dead by now.
I didn't come this far on my own. My Lord Ike and his brave companions were with me. It was only with the support of many that I was able to return home.
Yes, my reports cover most of that. Everything that happened in Benyon and in Dayan as well.
As to that, about Nasir,
King Gallia, Princess Crimea. I apologize for interrupting the festivities, but there's something I must discuss with you. Should you gather over there, in that corner, that completely non-suspicious corner.
The unsuspecting corridor.
This group contains the people who were at the heart of that last battle, correct? Nephany, Marsha, and Har.
And no one else.
yes, it is.
And what about these two children? Surely they weren't involved. Children? This is Soren.
He's on the bench. He
He's-
wasn't there.
He's my tactician, a massive dick, super racist against Lagoos, and also benched. And this is my sister, Miss. She bothered me until I let her come along. And then her horse became a sociopath.
You leave Stompy alone.
Before we begin this war council, there's something I need to share with all of you. It's these biscuits that I made. Would you like a donut? So
No, we've been through this. This game is not about donuts. That is the Star Wars prequels.
It's a story that involves my parents as well. You see, when we were children, they were bakers. I've kept most of it from my sister, but I felt this would be a good chance for her to hear it. So I asked her to join us.
I'm springing trauma on her in front of others, like a good brother.
Understood. Go on. Thousands of years ago, by which I mean like a decade and a half-ish. It all begins when we meet Princess Alencia and escorted her into the forests of Gallia. And that's everything I know. We took her into the forest, and that's the end of my knowledge.
Father. Is that how... Mom? That's not true, is it?
Search your feelings. You know it to be true.
Mist, do you want to leave?
Like, forever.
I can have Stompy saddled in an hour.
No. I'm alright. Just a little confused.
This is Soren. He's my tactician that I never listened to. He doesn't help much. And this is my sister. She kind of just tags along to help keep this weird horse we found in check.
Missed.
That's the whole of it, eh? So this wasn't ever just a dispute between Crimea and Dan. There was something else at play the whole time.
What could King Ashnard's ultimate goal possibly be? He's risked everything, even surrendering his own country.
20 years ago, even before he became king, he tried to release the Dark God from within the medallion. However, he was thwarted by the actions of Grail and Elena. What manner of being is this Dark God? It's in the title.
It's a dark god. That's self-explanatory.
What would happen if it were freed from its prison?
Bad things.
And is its hair blue? It's the most important question. I fear the world would once again be beset by natural calamity, like it was 800 years ago. At that time, all the world, save Teleus, was drowned beneath the seas.
That's a true story. I thought it nothing more than just a fable.
We have living proof. Goldoa's King Degensia. He and 2 other herons fought alongside the goddess herself to defeat
Heroes.
the Dark One.
Not herons.
Well, they could have been herons, for all we know.
That's true.
King Goldoa was one of the legendary heroes, but he's still alive.
The Black Dragon King is a living fossil, and as stubborn as anything alive. He's been trying to control the rest of us for years, and he always says the same thing. Do not fan the flames of strife. As long as Laren's medallion exists, you must never begin a war that engulfs the entire continent. Never begin a war. It's possible. Perhaps there's more than one way for the Dark God to gain its freedom. Oh, aren't you the clever one? That's just what the Black Dragon King says. Yeah, the truth of that is unknown. There's a war going on right now, but the Dark God's nowhere in sight, is it? Could it be? I think I may finally know Ashnard's intentions. Wait, really? King Goldoa said a conflict which engulfs the entire continent would free the Dark God from the medallion. Let's assume that the war would have such an effect on the medallion no matter where it was, or who possessed it. And let's also assume that the King of Dayan thinks this as well. I can hear him now. Where's the tinder for the blaze I need? The answer to this question proved to be an easy one, yet he had to find a way to test his theory. So he attacked neighboring Crimea. It had to be Crimea. Benyon was too big, too powerful. Dayan would have lost. Crimea, however, is a country more known for its scholarship than its military strength. Dayan probably felt that a surprise invasion would let them win while taking minimal casualties, and they were right. Crimea was easy prey. Too many book nerds in the Melior and not enough soldiers. King Raymond was also friendly toward Laguz. I imagine that this, too, influenced Dayan's decision. If things went well, the conflict would be enough to engulf Crimea's ally, Gallia, and the fires would spread. First Crimea, then Gallia, and eventually Benyon as well. Dayan's power would increase, and strife and discord would spread across the land, eventually reaching the lost medallion. So, you believe the king's goal is to awaken the Dark God after all?
Oh, duh.
At the very least, it's one of his ambitions. There can be no mistaking that. Which means our plan to attack him at the capital fits right into his strategy, doesn't it? If the trigger he needs to break the Dark God's bonds. But even if that's true, we can't stop now. This war's gone too far for that. We have to smash Dayan and end its menace once and for all. We bury every one of them and finish it. We take their eyes and give them to Jeffrey. I don't know why he wants them, but he does. Agreed. Except for that last part, that's kind of weird. It's the only plan that makes any sense. If only we had the medallion with us.
Well, what is it, Rayson? Is there a way to avoid all of this?
We, that is, the descendants of Leiron, we have a gift. It's in this box. Would you like to open it? Oh, you opened it. It contained all of the bad shit ever. Congratulations, Pandora. Through the power of the Slumber Galdor, we have the ability to suppress the chaotic energies of the Dark God in the medallion. So even if a massive battle occurred, if it were in my possession, I might be able to...
I'm so sorry. It's because of my carelessness that the medallion was lost in the first place.
Correct. Well identified, Mist. Moving on. Mist, I told you that wasn't your fault, didn't I? We blame Nasir for that.
But
we blame Nasir!
You were never careless, Mist. I know. You kept the medallion next to you at all times,
Which implies that Nasir was near you when he took it, so Nasir is a creepy perv who stole your medallion while you were sleeping.
You told me it was a keepsake of your mother's, and that you always took good care of it, didn't you? That's why it's not your fault. So please don't push yourself anymore, all right?
Lion Scander is in fact saying the Dark God is just the Lord of Calamity, yes.
Princess Alencia.
Well, she's right. And besides, the Dark God would be released no matter where the medallion is, so it's nothing to worry about.
Thank you, Ranulph.
Oh, though if we had it here, Rayson might be able to keep it under control, so I guess it does kind of matter where it is. Anyway, blame Nasir. Alright, it's about time for you to hear what I have to say. Rayson? Yes? I'm sorry. Huh? For what? Leanne's been kidnapped. It may have been by Dayan's hand.
Blame Lots. He didn't guard her particularly well.
That can't be. Well, you see, I left my best friend and most trusted hawk advisor, Lots, in charge of her, and he decided to treat her like an invalid and start shouting at her instead of actually protecting her. Telling her things like, "Speak up so I can understand you!" What? There's a man behind me? Don't be stupid! Oh God, I've been stabbed! And so forth.
Fire says, Mist, you can't blame yourself for not taking better care of the world-ending MacGuffin when nobody told you it was a world-ending MacGuffin in the first place.
Do want item in bag?
Some moron.
Why would Leanne be taken? The release Calder can only be sung by the girl Altina, right? But Ashnard doesn't know that. Oh no. Oh, what a mess. Nothing can ever be clear and simple, can it?
The girl Altina, a.k.a. the Apostle.
I also recognized they missed a comma there. It wasn't the girl Altina, it was the
girl Altina. Yes.
In a valley amidst the Marhard Range, Ike and company are reunited with King Cainigus of Galliamoon.
Yeah.
King Tabarn of Phoenicius also arrives and brings with him a disturbing tale. His words serve notice. There is no time to waste. The final showdown with Ashnard is coming.
Thankfully, we're not that far from the Melior.
Between the forces King Cainigus grants them before returning home and the soldiers King Tabarn brings, you get no additional units from either the Lions or the Burbs. Fuck you. The Crimean army possesses 3 times the fighting power that it did when it left Benyon, but you don't get to see that, so fuck off. Even so, the Dayan forces encamped in the capital are strong, rested, and comparable in number. They've grown fat on the delectable foods of the Melior and become big-brained with knowledge from their universities. In addition, the road to the final confrontation is blocked by 2 formidable obstacles. Aryan Road and the Silver Maiden. Oh god, we have to do
And the
ours.
bridge.
The bridge of fucking whatever the fuck it was called. Fort Pinal and Nado's Castle. Nado's Castle, short for tornadoes.
No.
how-
I was going to say tomatoes, but that'd be an M, not an N.
How these two tests are faced will mightily affect the course of the war. For some reason, Fort Pinal reminds me of a psychiatric hospital.
It does kind of sound like it.
Chapter 26. Clash. Clash, clash, clash. You can only play it if every other card in your hand is an attack. True story. But it does cost 0, so that's nice.
Crimea Castle. In the Melior.
Melior. I see. So Crimea and Galley have joined forces, have they? Half-breeds and humans fighting side by side. How sweet. In addition, it seems the incident with the Heron Princess has brought more Phoenicians to the struggle as well. Ah, the Hawk King's getting involved, huh? Which means the Crimean army's strength of arms is all but equal to our own, and growing daily. Of course, this pathetic, ragged band is still no match for our superior leadership and skill. Things are getting interesting, aren't they? But I am still unsatisfied. Divide our army into 2 battalions and send one to meet the Crimeans. And who will be in charge of that battalion? Bertram. 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 Does that bother you? Well then, maybe I should leave it to you and see what happens. Do you believe I would betray you? I believe your heart has considered it. Surely you jest. I will divide our forces and see that they march to meet Crimea under Bertram's command. Is this satisfactory? No, this is Fire Emblem Path of Radiance. Satisfactory is not out there. I leave it to you, good Sir Knight. One other thing, Your Majesty. In my absence, did you order the death of Ina? Ina. Oh yeah, her. I forgot about her. I lost all interest when she had failed to hold Dayan's capital, you know? I'm no use for failures. Yeah, I remember it now. I ordered General Petrine to take care of her. Ha! Another failure under my command. Bertram! I told Petrine that if the task was beyond her, capturing Ina would be enough. I see. Why do you ask? According to one of General Petrine's men, they have indeed captured Ina. But with the General's death, they're not sure what to do with her. That was one of Petrine's better qualities. She always did follow orders. Well, what do you intend to do? I wish to receive your instructions. Do you still wish to see her killed, or have you changed your mind? Do whatever you want, I don't care. However, do not bring her into my presence. When that one's near, Rajayan seems to grow restless. As you wish. Alright, everyone seems to be here. Go ahead, Soren. You can start. Very well.
Recap.
Please look at this map. The current position of our army is here in the Marhaut Range. Between us and the capital are 2 large outposts of enemy troops, Fort Pinel and Nados Castle. Both hold... Oh, Bastion, suddenly, for some reason. Both holds will build to guardian our fair land, but now Dayan rules them both and knows of us. With rations set, they could hold out a year. Say what you will of Dayan and her foul plans, one must admire her skill in things of war. Come now, Bastion, why would you praise our foe? Just because they have nice eyes, that doesn't mean anything. I do but speak the mean of it, good sir. The truth is harsh, but lies would be worse still.
Will you two please shut up? Please? Shish.
Anyway, Padel and Nados are fairly close to one another. I doubt they'd expect us to attack both at once, but...
That seems to be a waste of our strength. And we don't want to get ambushed from the rear while we're attacking.
Well, we can't divide our army, but we could send a small force to attack the base with weaker defenses and keep it occupied. At the same time, the main army can focus on the other one and conquer it.
Look at the convenient excuse to not have more reinforcements.
We're really doing Fort Mercurius in place I'm not spelling? Basically, yes. I told you, fucking Three Houses was just about the Radiance ripoff for the entire story. Let me see. So, which one has more soldiers? That would be Fort Pinel. Very well. Then the main army will lead an assault on Fort Pinel. Meanwhile, I'll take my army and a unit or so of galleons and set out for Castle Nados.
Like I said, an excuse for us not to have the Lagoos.
We'll launch an attack, and when they come out to meet us, we'll retreat. Then we'll attack again. We'll keep them busy. That should give us the time we need. We'll take care of our front by day's end. Let's go capture a fort. Settled then.
I saw it too.
No deaths, no injuries. By your leave. Yes, yes. See you later, Soren. Thank you.
So we're not doing anything with our bonus experience
We're
this
not
map,
doing
right?
anything with our backs. No. You're probably fine. You're fine. You're doing... It's all good. You have a purge that you don't need. Go ahead and
And
put it
she
on
could
there.
probably use another lance.
Do you have a spare steel lance in here?
Probably not.
Nope. She also needs a new javelin, but I don't know if we can provide that. Ah, we can buy javelins. Hooray! Javelin for Marcia.
Put it in the convoy.
I'm gonna buy like 4 of them for the convoy.
Yeah, as well you should.
Sick of running out of these damn things.
We could buy an extra longbow.
We have 2.
Oh, that's fair.
We're good on longbows. Oh, you know what? I did
We
not
still
grab
needed
you-
a regular lance. Can we really not buy anything lower than silver?
No, silver's the lowest we can buy.
That's dumb.
Well, I guess you get a silver lance then. I mean, we have one in stock, so I guess we just go grab that one. Huh. Well, don't that just beat all?
We should maybe still buy a couple silver lances just for when Nephany starts burning through her lances, because...
That's fine. She's got plenty of uses of steel lance left. Tanya, you could do with like another axe of some description, probably.
Bio says he hopes to barn heads fun at Fort Nachos. Sounds like a pretty neat place to visit.
At least we can buy steel. Additional iron axes.
Zed also says to check, Amy, the other merchant, to see if she's got any lances for Neff, because she might have something interesting.
I don't believe she carries weapons, so that seems unlikely, but we'll check.
Just passing along the message.
Because I don't like you not having a full inventory. Yeah, she's just stabs and vulneraries and such.
Do we have a full inventory on Rayson?
Yep.
The emergency convoy.
Grab that skill book off Titania while you're here sorting out. I mean, probably, but like, It's not like it matters that she's holding it, also. So I grab that off of her. Which is not anything good enough to really give him. There's also not really anything to hand her either. Poor Rolf and Marcia just don't have any skills whatsoever.
I mean, counter could be fun for Rolf just to help him hit back when he's seriously hurt, but
We've still got 2 occult scrolls left as well. Like, who would even do? Rolf could use one for Deadeye. But Deadeye's kind of bad.
I mean, it's better than him having nothing, though. And right now, we really don't have anything that's more worthwhile either.
And stun is just awful. Like, there's no reason to use stun. There's super not any reason to use flare. Mist does get Sol. We should probably hand Sol to Mist. To be
Honestly,
fair.
yeah, Mist with Miracle and Sol would make a lot of sense.
So you can have that. That's fine.
Because Sol is actually a really solid skill.
I guess it's Mist and Rolf, because, like, what else are we
Yeah,
doing?
right. What else are we going to put on Rolf? Like, ironically, we could give Savior to Marcia in case we ever need to, like, rescue reposition.
Yeah, I suppose that is true. Or Hara, for that matter. But I'll give you, like, Savior Guard, maybe?
I mean, it's not a illogical combination.
There you go. You just do that. Corrosion is just bad. Like, why would
Yeah.
you ever use corrosion? And I'm pretty sure Nile is symmetrical in this game and is just not a thing that you want to be using for anything.
I mean, unless we put it on Har, because Har doesn't have any other skill-based stuff to work off, right?
Well, he's got guard and he doesn't have enough space for it because guard is taking up 10. God, Bastion's just got corrosion. Fucking Jeffrey over here having Paragon. God, I wish we could steal Adept from Soren and give it to somebody else.
Would be nice.
It's so, like, you have no idea how great it is being able to fucking move shit in the next game. Fantastic. Alright, well, whatever. Good enough on skills. Info! Soldier! Where the hell are you from? General, may I have a moment of your time? Yeah, what is it? I'd like your advice on something, sir. Let's say I was faced with an undefeatable enemy. In that case, what should I, as the weaker fighter, do? Should I try to avoid slowing down other better fighters and retreat? Or do I sacrifice myself and try to at least land a single blow on the opponent? Well, if it's an enemy general or just someone that's far too strong for you, there's no need to get yourself killed. But I don't want you to simply run away either. Study the enemy first and see if retreating is your only option. I'd like you to do that much at least. Study the enemy? That's right. What type of fighter is he? What kind of weapon is he using? Things like that. If you can learn how to do that, you can determine how best to engage your opponent. Those are the very core of combat fundamentals, aren't they? Oh, I'm a dang fool.
It's a shame I don't have a red-haired ghost in my head teaching me these things.
It could be. I think all my trouble started because I wasn't paying enough attention to the basics. You've given me something to think about. And some hope, too. Thank you, sir. You're the smartest general ever.
So to catch you up on chat,
Oh, what a brave little fella.
Bio says he doesn't know what you're talking about. Committing war crimes by stealing the eyeballs of your enemies is a very Paragon thing to do. And Zed wanted me to let you know that he did check and it's not symmetrical.
Okay. Although I don't think many enemies have skills that would trigger on anyways, but... You leaving now? Yep, we're gonna do some reconnaissance and tease those Daeans a bit. Cool. Good luck. You don't need luck when you're as tough as me.
Fact.
Tabarn, about Grayson, no. I truly am sorry. Leanne's kidnapping is completely my fault.
That racing no just sounded so much like scolding a pet.
I think that's what it was. It's not your fault. Please don't apologize. I know Leanne is alive. These battlefields are filled with chaotic energy, but I can still sense her. It's faint, but I know it's Leanne. Which is all the more reason for us to hurry. There may be other ways to finish this, but crushing Dayan is the surest. Agreed. Rayson, is this mysterious power that you use to sense Leanne something only herons possess? It's not something any of the Hawk clans have, that's for sure. Would have been really useful if Lots had it, I'll tell you that. Then he might not have gotten stabbed in the back. It's not true, Tabarn. The power may differ in potency between us, but all Lagoos possess it to some degree. So it's just that my sense isn't developed, is that it? And the power is distributed something like this. Among the bird tribes, it's very strong in the heron clan. Among the beast tribes, I've heard it's most developed in the cat clan, though not as strongly as in the herons. As for the dragon tribes, it's said they may be equal to or even surpass the strength of the herons. You know, even though I knew that all Lagoos weren't alike, there are even more differences than I thought. Your eyes should have told you that. Once we change, we don't look alike, do we? Yeah, good point. Enough pleasantries. It's time for me and my men to take wing. Right. Well, see you later then. Tabarn, may the fortunes of war be with you. And you as well. Don't try anything dangerous. Grayson. My apologies, Ike. I think I might be trying something dangerous. Anyway, though I knew this was coming, it's still difficult. Don't apologize. You've got nothing left to prove to me.
Bio says, Rayson, no. But it wasn't your fault, Tabarn. How are you to know that Lots would get himself cut in half mere moments after you left? He thought cursive was a different word for deaf. Rayson.
I mean, he did. That's true. Alright, who has a spare 15? Hark has a spare 15. Congratulations, Hark. You're hereby nominated to get Nile. Unless we want to maybe give it to Valencia.
It might not be the worst thing to give to
Then again,
Valencia.
giving her Miracle is probably a good time. Let's hold on to it for now and see.
Because I'm not sure how many open spots she comes in with either. I always support the healers having Miracle as an ability.
My Lord Ike.
There she is! There's my girl!
Princess Valencia. Huh? What's going on? Where did we get another horse, and why are you dressed like that? Where do all these weird horses keep coming from?
I thought to join you on the battle lines.
Valencia, no! Is that a Pegasus? The hell did you get that?
He belonged to my great-grandmother, so I'm gonna be riding into battle on a senior citizen. I'm a bit nervous about riding him, but I'm going to try nevertheless.
Oh, you're dressed up like battle mode punch lady now? Also, the question remains, where the hell did you get that? Because you didn't have it this whole time. I appreciate your desire, but your retainers will never allow it, will they?
As for that,
Did you agree to this, Jeffrey? No, personally I'm against it, but she is the princess, and it's her wish, and she said I could collect as many eyes as I want if I let her do it, so I can't do anything to stop her.
Besides, look at the lovely eye stabber on the top of her horse's mask.
the princess's great-grandmother was a Benyon Pegasus Knight of some renown before marrying into House Crimea. Princess Alyncia herself is skilled at both riding and swordsmanship. As a child, she was granted permission to train in case the need for her to fight ever arose.
Behold the Pegasus and uniform, all treasures of our House Crimea fair. They were last seen in the capital, in the Melior. I don't know how we got them. We did fear much that we would never see a chance to use them in their proper stead. Oh, must of fire, muse of fire.
Must of fire.
I cannot find the words. Behold the light that dares to shame the sun. Our princess clad in raiments fair and fine gives courage, love, and vigor to our cause. She said it belonged to her great grandmother, so yeah, she got it from Benyon. Yeah. I'm surprised you were able to hide armor and a flying horse from the Daean army. Prince Renning foresaw a time when the princess would need them and bade us convey them from the palace. Prince Renning's thoughts were always of the princess, even as his life abandoned him. Be true to your heart and live life as it dictates. Those were his final words to her.
And my lord uncle was always the one person who understood me best.
Jeffrey, did you agree to this? It's not like I wanted to, Lord Ike, but the princess agreed to let me continue my hobby if I let her go. Alyncia! I was simply going to do so anyways.
Even though I'm dressed like this, I have no experience, and I do not expect you to fight, or I do not expect to fight as well as the rest of you.
I don't expect you to fight as well as the rest of you.
But this constant waiting behind and doing nothing, it sets my heart beating with such unease. I fear I may burst. Even if I cannot fight, I could use a staff and heal the wounded. If I could save just one soldier, it would mean so much to me. Please, my Lord Ike, I promise to obey orders and stay out of harm's way as best I can.
Lord Ike, we will take responsibility and guard the princess.
No, you will not. You are on the bench.
No, you won't, Jeffrey. You're still benched. Damn it!
It is her heartfelt wish.
Too bad, you're also still benched, you disgrace to the color blue. This isn't something I can allow or disallow. She's my employer. This is what the princess wants. All I can do is comply. Be careful, will ya?
Oh, thank you so much.
Let us go forth and like sunlight to the dawn. Alyncia fights and Crimea wins the day. Thus say I, Bastion. Hi, I'm Bertram.
Ike, there are many more soldiers here than we expected. Just from what I can see now, they double our numbers.
And we must assume that the fort houses have many more troops. This may prove to be a long battle. Even if they have 20 times our numbers, we must overcome them. In this war, there can be no retreat. Anyway, bye, Soren. Choose units. Get out, get out, get out, get out, get out, get out. Gosh, let me bring 19. And Alyncia is naturally
Required.
And level 1. Now, I do have to question. Excuse me. Yeah, she comes with 5.
So, miracle.
Yeah.
And renewal is the one that gives her back some of her HP every turn, right?
Yeah. So, let's have a quick talk about Alencia, because Alencia...
Is best girl.
Say hi to Amity. This is a permanent, unbreakable brave sword.
That only Alencia can use.
Correct. Also, she comes with a men's staff. And no items, because phew, that's why. So, I'm going to take some vulneraries, at least, out of the convoy. Good measure. And also to go to the shop.
We don't have another guarding item against arrows, do we?
Nope. She's got a bunch of healing staves, which is excellent. And now...
Zed thinks we can give bonus experience too.
Yep, we sure can. Oh, it won't just let me see how high we can go immediately.
And we're making sure
Amity
we're saving
also gives
before
her
every...
bonus defense and res.
Yeah.
You know, like Amity Square, meaning that her sword is the power of friendship itself. True story. HP, speed, luck, res. Thank you.
Shouldn't we have saved before that?
Well, there wouldn't be much point because we couldn't reset the RNG.
That's fair.
HP, skill, speed, defense. HP, magic, speed, luck, res.
Thankfully, she does have Lord growths, so... We're not super likely to get screwed over often with Alencia.
HP, magic, luck. I'd have preferred speed, but you know.
I'd have preferred more strength.
She is currently too weak to actually swing her sword properly. Strength, skill, speed, res.
Thank you.
I believe she's now caught up to Mia. HP, strength, magic, speed, luck. One more strength and you're good to be able to wield your sword. Are you now the same level as Mia? I think you're now the same level as Mia. No, you're still one level lower than our Lobies.
Lumia's only 2 experience away from leveling.
I see that. HP, magic, speed, damn it. Maybe Amity's just the name of her horse, and the sword she equips is just a Pegasus stabbing things with a metal spike attached to its face.
Could be.
I believe it. HP, magic, luck, defense, res. We take those. Just Mia and like Mia is the only one below 10 now, right?
Mm-hmm.
Of our crew. So let's go ahead and bump Mia to 10. HP, speed, luck, defense. We take those. Reese is an easy level. HP. Alright, you are magic and skill capped. So. Rolf is the next highest. HP, strength, speed, luck. Okay. Actually, pretty much a good level for once. Then Hark, I believe, is next. Extra speed. Gotta love Merms. And did we get Mist? Mr. Ariana, possibly. Might be able to get both, actually. HP Strength Mag. Bad.
Zed's discussing Alencia's growth. Her strength growth is only at about 30%, so if you really want her to have more strength, it's probably best to feed her strength drugs, is the comment.
HP Magic Skill Res.
Yay!
No speed, though. Alright. And with Alencia now actually ready for combat. Look at that, she's on par with the rest of the crew.
Look at all those repositionable squares we have.
Guzax, alright, I'm sorry. Hey, there's Mist, there's Mist, you know, permanent endgame sword.
Yep.
The reason we just don't care about her, like, being in direct combat for the final chapter. Oh, also free silver sword. And free Goosebow. You've got Meteor, that's annoying.
Do we get the meteor when they're dead?
Ugh. Oh wow, a Giga Drain sword. Mist does not have the Wind Sword at all.
We're holding off on that towards closer to endgame because that's where she's going to need it more.
Rune Sword we're going to need for the final chapter. So it's going to be Wind Sword for the next chapter. Just to make sure we've got the uses that we need for things.
No, if we made a really good time through these next couple of maps, theoretically, because we're in the last handful of chapters now, right?
Mm-hmm.
Theoretically, we could start my favorite Fire Emblem game on my the day after my birthday.
No, we can't. There's not nearly enough time for that.
That's a shame. We could just play really recklessly, but that never goes well.
What are you talking about? When is that ever back for? Name one time.
Oh, before you hit fight, Zed says you can't access the convoy for next chapter.
Yeah, but that doesn't matter because we can. In fact.
Okay, just...
Please see the fact that Rayson is holding the sword.
Just following up to make sure that Zed doesn't feel or upset.
General Bertram, the Crimean army's risen to the bait. Orders, sir? Orders, sir? General, how should we make answer?
The ground soft with blood. Make a graveyard of this place. Bury them all.
Yes, sir. Soren, do you have any information on the enemy general? Our intelligence reports say the commander of this army is Bertram, one of Dane's 4 riders. One of 4 riders? So he's on par with that woman we fought earlier, Petra. Not necessarily. The name Four Riders is given to the 4 persons of highest ability among the King's advisors.
So the members can change, is that it? Who are the current 4 riders?
Well, Bertram, the Black Knight, and 2 other nameless idiots because Petrine died. First, there was General Petrine, who we defeated at Riven Bridge. And since it's just the 4 strongest, there's a new one. We don't know who that is. Then the man we face today, General Bertram. Next is General Bryce, who served the previous king. And finally, the enigmatic general known as the Black Knight. Those are the 4.
Or they were.
This is the same...
Oh, sorry. This is the same Black Knight who murdered Commander Grail.
Of that, there appears to be little doubt.
Tell us, Soren. Do you have any more information on General Bertram?
I know not where he hails from. He appeared after the fall of Crimea and has quickly gained Ashnard's favor.
So he's a man of no mean ability.
Like the Black Knight, he always wears his armor and never shows his face unhelmed. Some say he's not even in his armor, but that it's inhabited by an ancient specter or a demonic creature, some kind of snake or something. It's all just superstition and rumor, designed to heighten fear of the man. Well, whatever, not important. Once we cross swords, we'll know the truth. Then we can discover for ourselves if he's just a loudmouth braggart or truly a monster. As long as our blades can wound him, I don't care either way. Let's go. Of course not. I don't remember how hard she was. Yeah, Petrine's a fucking great. Yeah, go. Goodbye. There's a lot of no-fly zones at the moment.
Yeah, there certainly seem to be.
God, nobody can get to anything.
Room. Tactical use of rescue.
And the best possible placement, even.
Because that'll let us take care of one of the bow peoples.
Yep, sure will. It fucking will. Hello.
Hello and goodbye.
We did not put a good spot to show off. Yeah, it's unfortunate. Aha! It's not a kill. Ooh. That's gross. That's a kill.
Rip.
Impressive how often Ileana has leveled speed considering she's only got 30% growth. Yeah, see, that's why it doesn't matter that Olympia only has a 30% growth. HP strength skill res. also a Lagoo's axe. Please put away the racism axe. Oh, you love it. So if I get that. We're using Ilyana as a measurement for stat level. This is fool's errand at this point. No, you're not wrong. Ooh, you got a killer axe. You're spooky.
Well, she's got a brave sword, which she still, I don't think, is strong enough to.
Yeah, but it's only dropping her speed by 1 when she's holding it. Her speed is also insane.
That's true.
Although this doesn't kill, hilariously. Because of her damage being kind of poop. But
She could crit.
she might crit. Bonk, bonk. Bonk, bonk. The many embonkenings of Princess Alicia. You coward, come back here. Ow. Ow. Level. Yes, more levels for an F. Strength. I mean, you're already speed and skill capped, aren't you? That's in the archers. Oh yes, please. Hit me with giant flaming rocks.
I'm surprised they could.
I had a feeling you might be able to get to her. Aha, you suck. And bonk, 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 bonk. I don't like being hit.
One Halloween, like 23-ish years ago, and it still comes up.
I mean, why wouldn't it? He's gonna get along with the new horse just fine. Bow. You don't have a bow, you just have fire rocks. With a bow. With a bow. I believe that's all of the bows. And as bows are our biggest issue right now.
That a girl.
Wow, quick it mattered.
Yep.
Although if you'd gotten it on the first hit, she would have saved it. And also killed. So. Hey, Silver Sword. looking rough.
It's fine, probably.
Oh,
Was that a Deadeye?
that was Deadeye. I don't know if it was a crit on top of Deadeye.
I think it was a crit on top of Deadeye.
It was definitely a Deadeye proc, though. Gross. Ah, hard got hit. Kid stealing Ash's moves. More like Byleth programmed Ash's moves into this kid's kit. Now, go show Alencia what damage actually looks like. Mist was hitting that guy for 11? Weird, she only has like 5 more strength. Alencia's faster though.
And Alencia's weapon is, in all fairness, a brave sword.
Ark, did I give you a Lagoon? I did not give you an anti-Lagoon sword.
No, all the racism blades stay in the convoy or go to Mio. We know this.
That's true.
Because Mia also has the racism stone.
Nice adept crit.
Stompy has to show off now. There's a new lady horse watching.
True story.
Yeah, but this is an old lady horse. It was Alencia's great-grandmother's Pegasus. When Alencia's great-grandmother was still young enough to go to war. Of course, yeah, I know it's a new horse to Stompy. I'm just saying that if the... like, to me, the way you wrote that implies he's showing off in the hopes of getting a mate. So...
Well, he is. Definitely gets Stompy.
Of course, we also don't have any evidence that Pegasi aren't immortal. So... You know...
It was a crit on top of being Deadeye because it was yeah. It wasn't. Well, yeah, I don't think Deadeye actually does like additional damage in this game.
I don't think it does.
Unlike in like Radiant Dawn where it's also double damage. Because all the ultimates just got better in RD.
Pegasi are magical creatures. You can't say one way or another how they work aside from kind of being assholes as a general thing. They're not famously assholes as a general thing. They're famously sexist as a general thing.
Let's use Grandma's horse as a gilf, and Stompy likes the gilf ladies. Double checking. You don't have wind magic, right? Alright, Alencia. Fetch. Your job is to go murder that guy. Could send her after that man with the sword. Seems like a bad plan. He'll probably be fine.
I was about to say, but you're going to do it anyway, aren't you?
You know, we should really make sure he has a lance on him at some point. Just so he can kind of deal with that situation.
Bios' Stompy is, quote, some weird horse they found, so that would check out.
hard.
No, it is not.
I do, however, need you to go stand over there just to make sure Racing is protected. Although I guess it really doesn't matter. As you're definitely not going to survive the blender.
Anthony, never change.
Stompy could subsist off the souls of his victims for all we know and how murder happy he is. He's everything Milkshake always wanted to be. Oh, really? Huh. Is that the first time the whole game we've actually seen an enemy unit crit us?
I think so.
I see it happen again? No?
So the guy with the regular sword crit, the guy with the killing edge, nah.
No. Too much work.
Really?
Really? Really?
But we served you Alencia on a platter.
He went for the Sword Master, who was like basically guaranteed to dodge.
I mean, to be fair, Alencia was also basically guaranteed to dodge, and
No, she was basically guaranteed to take literally no damage.
I
from
was
that
about to
man.
say, and also, you know, has healer res, so
Grab all the archers real quick. There, and there's another one right there. Hi. Ahem. A 1, and a 2, and a 3. Vroom.
I mean, it would have killed.
It would have. He just would have gotten countered. Yeah, these really are just Navarre cosplayers. Stomp anybody. God dang it. Continuing health is not that great right now. This isn't even a kill. Yeah, she unfortunately got a little bit stat screwed on levels. To the
Yeah.
point where she's, as much as I want her to be, she's not really keeping up right now.
Yeah, she's definitely on the short list for stat drugs.
Now, the problem is that short list is Ike gets all of them next chapter until his stats are, like, capping because of what he has to do next chapter. So, the stat drugs are actually all on reserve for Ike, with the exception of magic ones. He doesn't actually need those, but, like, everything else is on reserve for Ike. Ike capping his, like, Ike having cap stats for next chapter is immensely important.
Then shouldn't we be prioritizing giving Ike kills so he has the chance to level as much as possible this map anyway? Minimize the amount of stuff we have to spend?
Also, right, we don't get the convoy next map. That's probably wrong. That was mentioned too late for me to do anything about it, but it's gonna make next chapter really scuffed.
I mean,
Tremendously scuffed.
I did mention before the battle ended that we weren't, or before the battle started, that we wouldn't have the convoy. I did read that message from Zed.
Har, come on, man. Very soon, you gotta fix the situation, bud. Titania had to spec all her points into her hidden mom stat in order to keep the children from doing a bunch of dumb shit. Yeah. Okay. We are gonna go ahead and remove you from reality, since you're sitting on a killing weapon. I mean, I know that, but I want to win. Yes, everybody line up single file to come fight Marcia. Thank you. Skill defense res. Marcia, your shield lance broke. I don't know if you noticed. Oh,
Brave sword.
This is... Get fucked. Aw, sir. Sir, she has a lance. You fucking idiot. I mean, I know you're contractually bound, like, obligated to attack her on
Because
some-
she's got provoke.
because we literally set her up that way,
Provoke doing what it does best.
but... Yep. Default attack animation for the gargoyle rider things is a long dramatic one. It really feels kind of misleading since it really feels like it should be a crit animation. Yeah, well. Oh. Fuck this, I'm out.
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
I'm getting the hell out of here. Oh, hello. Hello, kitty. Ow. Rude. Also rude. The great thing is in the next game, you're like always able to tell. There's a- By the way, was this an arrive or a route or just anybody
I
remember?
honestly wasn't paying attention.
Does anybody actually know what the win condition is?
I mean, I suppose we can check when it's our turn again.
Not like that.
It's a C's.
Is it?
Yep. Isn't that guy Longbow friend?
Yep, sure is. That's exactly why she's gonna go kill him. Because then he's not a longbow friend anymore. Man, I love sending peg knights to go kill archers.
There is something poetic about it.
Armor slam? You do have armor slam. Just that easy. Oops. That man fell down and went crunch.
He did.
Stompy, how much damage do you... Ha! Ha! Wow! It's a lot of damage that you should take in return if it hits. A lot of damage. Like 22 of it, in fact.
Well, yeah, but have we had Reese attack this turn?
Yes. Literally just now.
I mean, she also has Saul.
Which, if it triggered, would deal a total of 1 HP.
Well,
Solid hit strike action. Unless they're lazy.
I do love that the class skills for both Ike and Mist recover HP. It's a nice little nod to the fact that they were raised with like very similar, by virtue of being siblings, upbringings. Like, hey, the really cool, unique, special things we can do are similar-ish. Look at the cool shit Dad somehow taught us how to do with swords. Also, yeah, fair point, Zed. Tigers do tend to hunt horses.
It's 17 doubled.
Yeah, I know Mist technically shares her skill with every paladin in the game.
It's 18.
I still really like Sol as an ability, though. I always have. Sol and Luna have always been favorites of mine in terms of skills. I mean, really, Zed, all that does is reinforce the notion that Titania essentially is Mist and Ike's second mom. Gonna go give that cluster a Nephany-shaped distraction.
Essentially. It doesn't kill, does it?
Let's see. 31, 18 is 13 times 2. No, it doesn't.
Killer Lance it is.
Nephany. I mean, I'll take it.
Alright, well. You're gonna go steal the boss's vulnerability.
How kind of you. We appreciate you, good sir.
You're gonna go try to murder Stompy. Good dodge. Also good salt block.
Did she? I was about to say I didn't see it.
You're gonna attempt to stab Racing. He's going to casually, backstab you. You're gonna be a jackass.
Really?
Yeah, I was worried about that. Dodge it. Or don't. It's fine too.
I mean, it gave us Giga Bird, so could have been worse. You take that racism lance out of here. Chink. Chink.
It's like every enemy with a brave weapon attacking horror in the next game. Oh boy.
Racing.
Racing, buddy. Need you to dodge. Thank you.
Thank you. Where was Nephany's Provoke when we need it? Also, bio comments to me, Willow, did you really expect a cat to not immediately charge at a bird? Yes, I did, because Nephany was right there with Provoke. Then again, the golden rule of provoke is it works all the time except when you need it to. So,
Either of you are not capable of bows. So should either of you have bows? No. This man, however, has a bow. So. Nope. That ain't no damage. That ain't it, Chief. That also ain't it.
should probably kill the Meiji boy. And then flee to safety.
Damn it, Mia.
She has a fire tome. She could probably take out Kitty Cat.
Or she could delete this dragon.
I really cannot get over how wrong Khalil's outfit looks on her.
It's very weird. Let's kill.
Fire says Amity really needs to work on those gains. She's really out of practice after those couple decades spent lazing around in a barn somewhere.
Yeah. As you do, unfortunately.
Shouldn't we have him heal Rayson?
It's a matter of opinion. Good crit,
Unnecessary, crit.
but good nonetheless. No reward of a level for your trouble in this case, really makes me help. Great. Just out of curiosity. 4. Was that Reese's first crit of the game? I'd believe it.
Oh, Fire Emblem.
Mike, do you mind? Straight magic skill?
Remember to make sure you're planning for Rayson being able to Gelder
I'm
for.
trying to figure where I want to set that up. Now, it's enough of you doing the stupid Healy bullshit. Cut that out. damn not being able to land on top of trees in this game.
She has ranged weapons. She could attack him from the other side of the tree.
She could.
That's a bunking.
Nope. Boy, that was lucky. Really? You're gonna stand there and get stabbed by that? Oh, you absolute bellend. Let's go. Get all these single stat levels now. Look at these ones. Man, I love racing and weaponry. Archer and racing. Please don't miss. Thank you. Quite a lot of writing on you not missing there. Ooh, now here's an interesting choice. Could go for Marcia and Mia. Or go for Neff, Rolf, and Ileana. Marcia and Mia are kind of more likely to get kills up here. Mia's got a good chance of killing that guy with her longsword.
Does Ileana still have any field magic?
Oh, she used up the last of it. Flee! Flee for your life. Oh yeah, he is dawn. I'm actually giving this guy a good magic stack. I'm actually giving this guy a good magic stack. That's not much damage. That's also just barely not enough damage, unless it crits. But that does it either way, so. And I'm pretty sure we still have a spare killer bow in the convoy.
I believe so.
HP, skill, speed, defense. Do you like more speed? Fix Racing's HP problem. Good luck, Rez.
Does Rolf have a longbow on him?
No. But Racing's carrying one.
Because that might be the best way to get the rune sword without. No, but we
Yes,
can
he
attack
is. I
them.
can see them.
No, I mean, but we can attack them 3 away with the longbow. So out of the range of the weapon that he has equipped. That's why I'd asked about Ileana and field magic earlier.
Ooh, that's not a kill unless you... What a shame. Battle of the short weapons.
Politically challenged weapons, you know. I mean, you could have Valencia healer. I'm fairly certain when I saw Inu hover over it earlier, the rune sword showed 1 to 2.
Yeah, it's one of 2 magic swords in games. The rune sword and the one sword.
Well, Zed was saying just that in some Fire Emblem games, the rune sword was 1 to 3.
It's only rune sword. Some Fire Emblem games may be, but not this one. Let's see if we get lucky. not letting him get a use of that. I refuse. See if Marshall wants to do better. Stop getting hit. Is this man just not capable of taking more than 10 damage?
He certainly seems to struggle with it.
It doesn't seem to matter what we throw at him, he only ever takes 10. So rude. Hey, Neff, you wanna maybe do things successfully this time? Be cool. Just asking for a friend, you know. Okay, you got the crit. Good. Get hit. It's the opposite of not getting hit. What you did there, that was getting hit.
Zed, daunt is one hell of a skill, you know.
Bring you over here and have
Unalive this guy.
you go corner that man and I'm pretty sure Daunt doesn't actually say you're not allowed to take more than 10 damage.
No, but it does reduce the damage you take.
It doesn't, though. It reduces hit and crit percentages. No effect on damage. Yeah. Kiss him. Whatever. Dodge, breathe, kill. Actually.
Yep.
Fucking galaxy brain plays.
Rescue is a situationally useful skill.
Rescue is a situally. I don't know what that means. Hey Mia, quick question. Do you want to crit this guy? If you crit this guy, you just kill him. That is not a crit. I mean, you did dodge. And you have Vantage. Oh, she... Depending on how much he heals from the heal tile, she kills before he can attack her. That's hilarious. Mark, you can just like chill.
He'll heal from being next to Raisin.
Go 4. So we are looking. Oh, he switched to the spear. You fucking moron. Oh right, I remember the twist with Bertram.
I think I do too.
Oh, you want to attack Rolf. What a shocker.
I'm so surprised.
How'd that work out for you there, buddy? Low. I believe what you've just done is make
commit
a mistake.
suicide. I believe that's called
I
suicide.
think what you just did there was commit some Sudokus. My friend, listen.
You and your Thor.
And that's
good.
good.
Zed says remember to trade the wind sword to mist before the end of the map.
Yep. On my radar. Oh, we have a blizzard. Stuff. But it means you can't attack directly next to you, so get fucking dunked on. We do need an adept proc for a crit kill. Lindsay got it. We fed Amity a kill, it's fine. Oh man, are you speed capped yet? Yes. Running away, eh? I don't think that's gonna work for you.
No. And there's Deadshot. Or Deadeye, whatever it's called.
Dead dragon. You need to move Ike over here.
Oh, we were also asking if we reset the game at some point.
No, I don't think so. Get the hell out of the way. Staff into Titania. We drop mist here. And mist the Sonic Sword. enchant everybody in the vicinity.
I'm gonna icons the map. Although technically can't Alencia seize too?
Unfortunately not. She does not count as a word. Trying to see what other healing experience I might be able to get here. I can definitely see the kill. She's an M. Valencia. I think I can job both Valencia and Oriana into heals. Heal into mist. Heal into Reese. And I don't believe there's anybody available for. Unless she can. Oh, Wake is missing. Oh, waste of men's staff for 1 HP, but. Jeez. Sir, the enemy troops are fleeing. Shall we give chase? No, let them run. We fought enough today. Get our men inside the fort and give everyone a break. Yes, sir. Meanwhile, back in the Melior. I see. So Crimea's won another victory, have they? Well then, send the rest of our troops to Castle Nados as reinforcements. Put General Hafford in charge and let him exchange blows with them. Yet that would leave the capital protected by only the Imperial Guard. You forget yourself, Knight. I'll be here as well. If they defeat Hafford and make it all the way here, then they're worthy to cross swords with me. I would beg a question, Your Highness. Why do you divide our troops and give the enemy an advantage? It's as if you were... As if I were... What? Go on. It's as if you desire the Crimean army to continue winning and make its way here to you. I'll not deny it. Are you saying that you desire Daeon's defeat? No. If you think through it clearly, Daeon will not lose. We had many plans when we started this war. We went through many scenarios, many predictions. But as you know, our predictions have been completely overturned by this gang of rabble. Was that luck, or was it the gap in skill between the individual soldiers? And if it is, aren't you interested in seeing how far they can come? I do not understand. Ah, perfect. Nothing raises my spirits like war. Come, Crimea. Let me be the one to consume your noble hearts.
Hearts, eyes, geez, what is it with people and organs and body parts?
Well, Kaningus is a big fan of the liver. Of all the battles in the war so far, the contest for Fort Pinel was the fiercest to date. Moon. And from this horrific clash of weapons and wills, the Crimean army emerges bloodied and exhausted, yet victorious. The prize of Fort Pinel is no small thing, but it is the promise of additional reinforcements from Gallia and the large Benyan army encamped in Castle Daeon that keeps the breath of hope alive for the soldiers' hearts. There's one pivotal piece in Daeon's defense of the former Crimean capital, the severely undermanned Castle Nados. As the day's end draws near, Tabaran's small force of Hawks and Galleons cease their attacks and return to camp headquarters. moment of fate. Well met. From the looks of things, the battle ended in our favor. We claimed victory, yet Dan had more troops than we expected, and it was a hard-fought battle. I don't have the best news to report either. What's that? As the day ended, we withdrew as planned, but as we were leaving, reinforcements began flooding in from the capital. Ill news. The men that were originally guarding the castle were nothing special, but there was one who appeared mid-battle and crushed an entire unit by himself. He was so much stronger than the others. It was as if a wolf had appeared in a kennel of blind and newborn pups. What did he look like? He was covered from toe to tip in black armor. It made it difficult to judge his size, but I think he was bigger than me. My intuition's right. He's the villain you've all been talking about. The Black Knight. He's in that castle. We spent a lot of money. There were no deaths, no injuries, everyone performed. You know, I seem to have access to the convoy's head. I'm just saying, you know, this appears to be a thing that I can just do. Yeah, whatever. Point is, Mist has a sonic sword now, and she has a better sword sitting in the wings waiting. Which means Racing needs to take more... Racing, please hold Stefan. Just in case.
I love that at this point it's canon that the big hottie is named Stefan and Stefan's name is
Big
Big Hottie.
Yeah, you know. I see
Just
too.
a mistranslation.
Yeah, it's all a mistranslation. Now then, Ike. We need to get them stats of yours up there, but okay, your speed and skill cap. That's good. Those are things we don't have to use. They're not strength capped. Need more strength.
I was about to say, he doesn't need the magic drugs, though. The res drugs, sure, but he gets nothing from magic.
The res drugs also don't matter, frankly. That's strength, right? Yeah, you need HP, you need strength, so we'll start with those. 56, alright, you're not capped. I think his health cap's at 60.
I was about
And
to
I
say.
think he needs to be capped in order to live 4 consecutive attacks. Okay, strength 25. Quick. Seraphobe, energy drop. Yep, health cap.
I mean, Ileana would also benefit from the
Strength
magic drugs.
Yeah, I'm not sure magic drugs do go to Mist, to be honest. I think Mist's magic is already pretty good, right? Yeah, she's at a 21. I mean, we might split that between Mist and Ileana, to be fair.
Although we can let them get closer to their level cap before we assign.
Yeah, we don't have to use those yet. That's the thing. Like, we have to use them on Ike now because of reasons. Secret Book is skill. Are you skill capped? If you're not skill capped, you should... Yes, you are. Okay, great. Defense.
He's also speed capped. The
Yeah,
only
that's
other thing
fine.
we need to worry about is defense.
Luck would be good, too. To be fair. That's luck. Draco Shields and defense. And that's res. Luck. Great. Draco Shields are defense, which we desperately also need. Didn't cap. That is unfortunate.
Well, we can pump bonus experience into him to see if we can get those last couple points of defense. What do the gems do? They're just selling stuff, aren't they?
Yeah. Let's be real. We're never using corrosion. We're never using counter. We're never using gamble. Or parity or smite. We can just sell those. We're also blatantly not using these master seals. So might as well sell those. I am going to free up a slot in Ike's inventory here. Just to be safe. We can buy steel lances again. But like at this point, fuck it. We're swimming in money. We are like a couple of chapters away from the end. You know what? Executive decision. Executive decision. We switch over to like all silver weaponry.
I'm fine with that. Are we going to forge anything?
It's a really good question. You know what? We're gonna buy like. How many silver swords do you think we need? I'm gonna buy like one per unit per chapter. Except for Ike. So that's gonna be there's gonna be 2 of these and 3 chapters left, so we're gonna need 6 of these. Total. Silver Lance. Neff, Marcia. Does anybody else use lances?
Titania.
Titania. Okay, so that's another 6 silver lances. Okay, now I have 6 in stock. Silver
Titania
axes, Titania, and Har. So we have 4 total of those. Excellent. Now we need 3. Wait, no, we need 6 axes, right? Yeah, 3 per person. And 1 for each chapter just to make sure we have enough. I have plenty of Elfires. I'll buy another Elf Thunder just to make sure we have one. And buy more Shine Tomes just for safety. Let's buy like a handful more Mundstaves just for good measure. I love being at the end of a Fire Emblem and being like, I want to spend fuckloads of money. Now, forging is a question. Oh, we can't forge killers. That's really unfortunate.
Forging tomes for Eliana might not be the worst idea.
Can't forge durability, right? Out of curiosity. If we wanted to do something really stupid, like 7,000, 8,000 for a like ridiculous killer javelin?
I mean,
That's fucking tempting. That's real fucking tempting.
I'd be
I'm not
okay
gonna
with it,
lie.
honestly.
Do the same thing for the axes, basically? No, the axes are even cheaper.
I mean, then definitely worth doing at least
definitely
for
make-
Har.
Definitely make at least one of those for now. Yeah, holy shit.
So you've captured the psychiatric hospital. Yes, we have.
Be 10k for a overkill lightning dome. We have 109,000.
And we do know Ashnard rides a dragon.
Yeah, but dragons aren't weak to lightning in this game. They're weak to wind. Also, Ashnard knows all like fucking
That's right.
thingy, so it's not relevant. Convoy. Man, I hate not having just a swap option. You just take men's tabs. Convoy. So you're gonna take a silver sword. We'll give you the brave sword, and we'll give you that killing edge. Rolf. Take a brave bow. We do have a spare killing bow in there, if that's it. Take the longbow. Take a silver bow. Marsha. I mean, I guess you're pretty much set, right? Do we need anything else for you? Is there anything else to give you? Brave Lance? Brave Lance should definitely go on Neff.
Yeah.
Okay, without question. Ileana. Grab that out wind. Grab that out fire.
We really need to get her fire skill up.
It's easier said than done, unfortunately.
No, because we don't have any more arm skills left either, do we?
No, we used them all on Mist so she could actually wield swords. Silver swords. One sword is for Mist, just not yet. There's no Spheritudes.
I don't have any question. Who are we putting the Ashura staff on? And the hammer?
We'll figure that out later.
I think Reese is actually the only one that can use it.
Present, I think you're correct. Oh no, Mist also has an essence stabs. Valencia does not. So both Reese and Mist are capable of using them. Neff! Killer Lance. Short Spear. Don't give you the Brave Lance for now. Give you the Silver Lance for now. Racing is loaded up with a bunch of fun shit, in case we need it. Special crafted axes for Titania and Har. I think that's warranted.
It's also, like, surprisingly cheap.
Shockingly cheap, in fact. Grab silver axe. Oh, you can't use silver axes. That's unfortunate. I'll keep that silver axe on hand then. You know what? You can have that heavy spear just in case you need it for some reason. And then we're gonna craft you a hard.
Can also use lancers, right?
Yes, can use the lances, that's true. Could
You could theoretically use the flame lance.
Wouldn't though.
No. I'm just saying theoretically he could.
Just, you don't need like a lot of lances, but I will give you like some. Actually, you know what? I think you'll be fine. Just keep you sticking to axes. He can't wield silver.
What?
He doesn't come with a high enough axe rank to use silver out of the gate.
I'm shocked.
That's awkward. That's real awkward. You definitely stick with the axes then. Alright. Forge. Axe. Throw. Axe. Damage. Hit rate. Hit rate. Rate is irrelevant. Change your weapon name.
Gee, I wonder who that's going on. Oh, please give him cotton candy pink.
Alright. Oh, there's a great out. Can I only do that once per... Okay, so Hard gets that. As it turns out, Hard gets that.
Because apparently it only lets us do that once a chapter, I guess.
So we'll see. Anyway, you can have a regular hand axe. Sorry about that. Oh, good to know.
I love that Har now has a cotton candy pink hand axe of doom.
He's so sleepy. Alright. Titania! Hi.
Commander, can I speak to you for a moment?
What is it, Titania?
I have something important to ask of you.
No, Titania, we can't get married. Alright, what is it?
I want you to tell me about the night Commander Growl was killed. I understand that's difficult for you.
Okay, so it was like this. I was there, and he was there, and the Black Knight was there. The Black Knight threw him a sword, and Dad went, and rushed him with an axe. And then the Black Knight stabbed him through the chest.
However, I need to know. I have to. Just tell it once. That's all I ask. If you can't, his death will be something I'll never be able to face.
I feel I've done you a terrible disservice by not telling you earlier. It's just that there was a lot I had to get clear in my own mind. I know I've kept you waiting.
So you'll tell me?
Yeah, I think I've finally come to a point where I can.
All right. Whenever you're ready.
That night, I've already told you everything up to where I was on my way into the forest, right? At the head of the path, Father told me to go back to the fort, but I had a bad feeling and followed him anyway. When I entered the clearing, he and the Black Knight were already fighting. They seemed to be evenly matched at first. Then they suddenly exchanged a few more blows, and suddenly Father was sent flying. They spoke to each other for a moment, but I was so far away I couldn't hear what they said. Then the Black Knight threw a sword at Father's feet. I think he wanted Father to pick it up and use it. But Father didn't touch the sword. He just readied his axe again and charged. It was over in an instant. I couldn't believe my own eyes. They looked like they were embracing, just standing there, frozen, a sword coming out of Dad's spine.
Like all good hugs.
Unfortunately, it wasn't a sword made of his spine. That would have been helpful. But I saw the Black Knight's blade coming out of Dad's back and shining in the moonlight, glistening with the blood that was pouring off of it. You know, from Dad, on account of it having been driven through his chest.
Oh, Growl.
When the knight pulled his sword out, Father sagged and fell backwards, as you do when you have a giant sword removed from your chest. I ran in and tried to catch him, but I missed, and he fell down, and then I fell down. The wound he took was terrible, but at that point he was still alive. Unfortunately, none of the healers were around. Black Knight approached and said, "Give it to me." I had no idea what he was talking about. I mean, I do now, but he'd been sent by King Ashnard to retrieve the medallion. Father told him he'd thrown the medallion away, but the knight didn't believe him. Then he tried to get Father to talk by threatening to kill me, and missed. I was so mad I leapt up and attacked him, but I got yeeted into a tree. I didn't give up, though. I didn't care what happened to me, and I attacked again.
Of all the stubbornness.
Well, if King Gallia hadn't been nearby, I probably would be dead, too. After the Black Knight vanished, all I could think was that I didn't want Father to die. He was still alive. I thought if I could just get him back to the fort, we could save him. I clung to that false hope and started walking toward the light of the fort. I just kept walking.
Thank you, Ike. It must have been hard for you to share.
Titania.
Commander Grell died on your back. His last moments must have been much happier than I'd imagined. Thank you. Now I can finally move past my grief.
Titania.
Yes?
There's something else I haven't told you about. I met him. I met the Black Knight again.
What?
We fought.
You did well to keep your life.
I'm not the same boy I was that night. I've grown a lot. I've worked hard.
I've got this bandana.
I took several drugs. I got a pauldron. I'm a lord now. Even so, I wasn't able to defeat him.
There's nothing you could do about that. Not even Commander Grail could defeat him. You're not ready to...
It's not that. It's not that my blade work wasn't good enough.
Then what do you mean?
Titania, it's his armor. It's impervious to damage.
What? That's not possible. Even the strongest.
He said his armor had been blessed by the goddess. He said only weapons that were also blessed could hurt him.
Where are we supposed to get something like that?
I have one right here.
Ike, that sword, where...
The night Father died, I went back to that clearing by myself. I'd hoped to find some clues that might help me hunt down the knight. The sword was still there. I brought it back with me, and I've been hiding it ever since. For some reason, I haven't been using it, even though it's a 1-2 range sword. I wasn't thinking about using it. I believed that if I just carried the sword with me, I'd meet the Black Knight again. And it worked.
So this sword should work against him.
It's supposed to. It was made to contest Alendite, which is the sword wielded by the Black Knight. Except that's not. That's Ragnall, and this is Alendite.
You know what? Byleth, when she was coding it, we know she can't read. So how would she know what was written on the blade Ike's carrying? She just guessed. Do you think you have a chance?
Oh, I'll win.
All right. I won't stop you. Use that sword to avenge Commander Growl. But listen, Ike. You have to promise me one thing.
Yeah? What's that?
When you meet him, you'll exchange blows. If, at that moment, you don't feel you stand a chance, you must flee.
The actual reason Ike didn't use the sword before now is that he wasn't strong enough to one-hand that shit yet.
There are times when running away is not the same thing as losing.
Don't you believe in me, Titania?
Of course I do. One day you will defeat the Black Knight, I'm sure of it. That's why I don't want you to lose your life on the first go-around. When the time comes, I promise not to interfere, and I won't let anyone else interfere either.
Except Mist.
I want you to face him one-on-one, except Mist, and I want you to be calm and use your own best judgment.
At times, withdrawing can be the key that unlocks a future victory. Don't forget that.
Understood. Ahem. Something wrong, Princess?
Oh, Lord Ike. I was getting prepared for battle, but I'm having a hard time attaching the scabbard to my belt.
Huh, let's see. Ah, here's the problem. The buckle on the scabbard isn't fastened. There's a little trick to this. Don't move for a sec. Alright, that should do it.
Thank you.
Hold on. Did I just grab a princess around the hips? That's weird.
Yep, he sure did.
I just can't seem to do anything right. I can't even get myself ready for battle. Everyone else is all suited up.
Well, everyone here was the same way when they first started. In fact, it wasn't all that long ago when I was having a hard time fastening my scabbard.
Really?
That's right. But my father drilled me hard, phrasing, and tested my swordsmanship and survival skills before I could eat breakfast. If I failed, I didn't get breakfast. We come from different worlds, Princess.
So that's how you learned so much.
Well, you don't need to practice so hard. You weren't born to be a mercenary like the rest of us war dogs. You'll just get yourself killed if you jump into this rough and nasty war unprepared.
I understand.
Just don't worry about it. There's no shame in asking for help from the rest of us. We'll be there to back you up.
Thank you, Lord Ike.
Anytime, Princess. Princess? You still here?
Oh, Lord Ike. Well, I was getting a little practice in. I just don't want to be a burden on everyone else.
Wouldn't it be better to have a training partner?
I'd feel guilty asking someone to train with me. It'd be a waste of their time. I'm no match for their skills.
I meant what I said earlier, about not hesitating for help, but I guess you decided to ignore me.
No, it's not like that at all. I heard what you said, but I still feel so...
I know how powerless and frustrated you must feel. It was a terrifying feeling when I discovered my father had left me in command of the Grail Mercenaries. But there's a huge difference between inheriting a country and a band of mercenaries, isn't there?
Not at all. I think you're absolutely right. It's hard, knowing what kind of responsibility I have and just how unsuited I am to take it.
Over the last year, I learned a lot from all those battles. Mostly I learned that there are many things I can't do on my own, like hit people that are more than one square away. Everything I achieved was possible only because of the people around me. I trust them completely, and I'm not ashamed to ask for help. That goes for you too. You're not alone.
That's a great way to look at it. Thank you.
Okay, no instant A. Ike and Jeffrey.
Oh,
Hi, Ileana. I'm bumping into you all over the place these days.
yes, I suppose you're right.
What's wrong? You look a little different today.
Really? How so?
Yes, definitely. You're looking cuter than usual.
Really?
Yes, definitely a little cuter. You're hungry, though. I could tell from the feral look in your eyes.
Rude. Feral? Excuse me.
Well, you're a bit of a celebrity among the men in the unit. They say you lure them in with your cute face and then run off with their snacks.
They do?
Oh, yes, they do. You're a beef jerky thief, aren't you? I know about the apple pie incident, too. Yeah, I know your tricks. Is it true that you don't remember their names even after they buy you an expensive meal? That's just terrible.
No, it's just that I collapse into a coma when I get too hungry. That's why I've got to accept everyone's generous food offers.
Then at least remember their names. God, even if you had ulterior motives, everyone is kind to you.
Sorry.
And don't apologize to me, you didn't take my apple tart.
All right.
Well, shall we get going?
Pardon me?
You're hungry, right? Feel bad about preaching to you, so this dinner's on me.
Are you sure?
I'm sure. I can't have you going hungry on me. However, I'm not rich. All I can afford is 2 dinners.
That's so kind. That should be more than enough. I'm so happy. Oh, thank you so much. Ike? No, wait. Bill? Lance? Sword guy?
Zahark.
Zahark. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, I bet. Look how much you remember my fucking name.
Bill? Lance? Sword guy?
Sword guy. Neff just doesn't get anyone, neither does Har because of reasons. Alright, we wait on Ike's A. Right, no, I do need to save experience. I need to hand out some Bexp.
Mostly to Ike to try and get that defense up.
Wait, I'm sorry, how much Bex do we have? Okay, I thought that said 1900 for a second. I don't know what Ike's cap on defense is. We did do Ike and Valencia. We just did that.
They didn't have their A support unlocked yet.
Yeah, we just did 2 of them, but they don't have their A, so... I think we'll be okay with Ike's defense where it's at. Valencia is the lowest of the active party? Yes. Her and... We're not in the Bex menu, are we?
Nope.
Magic skill. Not bad. Liliana. Let's see some strength. Damn right.
I was going to say I hated you if she didn't also get that magic increase.
Thank you so much. Ike, Bill. My name is... No, don't tell me. I've got it. Oh, that's right. It was Vague Gotti, right? You want the film free meal or not, Eliana?
I'll be good.
Okay, so now everybody's at least 12. In this, you've got some... have some experience. Strength, skill, luck. Okay. Fine, I guess. Rolf. Liliana the Focus. Yep. HP res. Not a great level there, Rolf, not gonna lie, but...
Ileana, the perpetually hungry.
Strength, luck, defense. Take it. Alright, now. If he gets defense, he gets to keep this. Otherwise, we'll pass it somewhere else. But only if he gets defense. No defense, no level. Alright. Fair enough, you get to keep that. That was everything you're not capping that you just leveled. So, good on you.
That was Ike saying, no, I'll be good. Let me keep my experience.
Alright, let's get the hell out of here. General Ike, please come with me. We're getting ready to have a war council and discuss tomorrow's battle.
So, the Black Knight's in that castle, is he?
There's little doubt. That Bjork's a real handful. Even when I attacked him in cat form, I barely scratched him. It's his armor. It's apparently blessed by the goddess. Ordinary weapons, natural or no, can't damage it. Oh, well, that's just swell. So how are we supposed to defeat him? Angry looks? Leave that to me. I've got a sword that should be effective against him. I don't like it, but I suppose there's no choice. I don't use weapons or shields. Those are Bjork tools for Bjork alone. Very well. If the villain in question appears, we'll leave him to General Ike. Now then, shall we determine who among us storms the castle? Not you.
Ike, can I talk to you?
Not right now, miss. We're discussing war.
I know that. Even so, please? It'll only take a minute.
Mist, I promise I will make time later. I am in the middle of a thing. Be patient and wait quietly. What is it, oh beauteous one?
I feel a bit dizzy. Can I rest for a moment?
Oh, what foul deed is this that rears its head? The gods of war do charge a heavy toll, bewitch us and attack our very minds. The princess, she is faint and o'ertired. Forgive your humble servant this trespass. Hark, my dear, and bless me with your arm. Good folk, we shall retire for a spell. Of course. Princess, please rest and allow us to proceed with these preparations.
Thank you. I'm so sorry.
Alright, what is it? Mist, I don't have time for this. Spit it out. You realize the princess was making time for you to talk with me, right?
Well, I thought I could talk to you later, but then I changed my mind and I wanted to talk to you now.
I've been hoping to talk to you too. I haven't heard very much from you since the other day.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that. When you told us that story, I was so shocked. That's why.
The part about Mother's death and about Father, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's only natural. So, if you come to some kind of understanding with it all, is that it?
At first, I honestly couldn't believe it. That stuff about the medallion and the revival of the Dark God and all of that, none of it sounded real. And everything about Father, that was even more unbelievable. It was all I could think about. But I don't want to think about it anymore. It just made my head hurt. I didn't know what to do. I couldn't even sleep. I'd just lie awake at night and stare at the tent walls.
Yeah, I was the same way.
I guess my body finally reached its limits, and last night I finally fell asleep. And when I woke up this morning, I don't know. It was all just gone. I only had one emotion left.
Unbridled rage. Was it revenge? Because that was mine.
It's hard to say. Sympathy, I guess?
Yeah, you shouldn't be on a battlefield. For Mother?
Mm-hmm. And for Father, too. I think more for him than anyone else. Father and Mother were in love, weren't they?
Ostensibly.
And then the medallion, it made Father go, how did you put it, berserk? When he returned to himself, he found Mother. And when Father died, it hurt so much. I thought I was gonna die too. Surely Father must have felt the same. No. He must have felt even worse.
Yeah, I think you're right. And Father kept it all to himself, too. Mother, the medallion, being hunted. He never said a word to us. It was his burden alone.
The man who killed Father was that knight that we saw in Port Tewa, right? The one in the black armor?
Yep.
You're going to fight him again, aren't you? For Father?
Yep. It's the one thing I won't let anyone else do in my stead.
Trying to stop you is pointless. I know that. If I were stronger, if I were a sword fighter, I'd be doing the same thing.
Mist.
But you must keep your promise. You promised to lead the company in Father's place and to protect me. If you go and get yourself killed, I'll never forgive you.
I understand. That's why I'm not gonna lose.
I know.
Really shouldn't be on a battlefield, Mist. But brother, if I'm not there, then who will keep an eye on Stompy? Alright, shut up. Suit up. We definitely can't leave you behind. How are you feeling, Princess?
I was lying. I'm not actually feeling unwell at all. I'm sorry I fooled you.
I knew it all along. It was all for Ike and Mist, was it not? It would appear, my dear princess, that you care for them greatly.
I witnessed the death of both my father and my mother. Soldiers fell one after the other, and then I was separated from Jeffrey. It was Ike and his friends who rescued me. If not for them, I'm sure I'd be dead right now. My Lord Ike, and Mist too, know the pain I carry with me, the pain of losing one's parents to a war. That may account for why the two of them, right from the beginning, were so warm, so friendly. They gave me the support I needed to survive. Mist and I have continuously encouraged each other to go on. So...
They rescued you and are your patrons. There are those among the soldiers who complain in jealousy of Ike's station, but it is a trivial matter. We, the retainers of House Crimea, find this general very much to our liking.
Bastion, I'm pleased to hear it.
Enough plain speaking. I must ready my silver tongue anew. Shall we return to the council?
Yes.
Meanwhile, in NATO's castle... Sir Knight, the Crimean army will renew their assault of the castle momentarily. The troops we face are not the half-breeds we fought yesterday. It is the army that bested General Bertram. They're not what one would call an easy opponent. Resolve it. I beg your pardon? Hafed, you are in command. The castle defenses are on your shoulders. I have business with General Ina. Understood.
Continuity, that's why. I just remembered why you get one over the other, depending on how this map goes.
Is everyone ready? Castle strength has been bolstered with reinforcements from the capital. We must strike now before any more can arrive. The Black Knight appears, don't try to engage him. He's mine. I'll take care of him. Oh. Oh. That's scuffed.
So we can only bring 11.
Uh-huh.
I hate to say it, because you know I love Titania, but...
Yeah, I think she definitely wants to sit this one out, for sure.
Like, her coming would make a lot more sense than Titania.
Mike has some elixirs on him. Just in case. Titania, you gotta set this one out. I think we bring Har, and I think we leave Grayson because he's already max level.
How many bow
Ooh,
friends do we have? Because that might
chests.
make a difference too.
How many chests are there also?
I mean, not that it really matters, because we're going to be starting this next week.
There are 7 chests in this map.
How many of them do we actually care about?
Fortify staff, spear, baloney, resolve, goose, axe, silver lance, physics staff.
So, baloney and a physics staff, essentially.
Chest keys hanging out on people. Marsha has 1. That's a door key. Have any spare chest keys? No. Ooh. I imagine there are some on the map, right?
I mean, somebody's got to have one. Like, worst case,
That's a
door key, door key. Maybe on some of the people in the rooms.
Stilettos. Oh, the double bow. The double bow is fucking weird in this game. It's just range 4. That's it. Only range 4. Ah, there's some chest keys. So we found 2. There may be more inside of these rooms back here as well, which we are going to have to break open via bonking. Kind of not bringing a thief. But I really don't feel like we can afford to, so I'm going to get rid of that thing. So how can Mia go front and center there? Send Neff over that way. And send Alicia that way.
Oh, Zed has a point.
What's that?
You could let a few thieves actually steal a chest or 2 and then kill them for the loot.
I can't let this thief do that. Because that will overwrite the double. So this guy definitely has to die. Other thieves are certainly possible to allow that to happen, but not that one. That one in particular has to die. That's not an option, that is a requirement.
But you know.
It's a requirement for next time.
Yep.
We call it here. Until next week.
We'll catch you next time.